دوسرے پڑھ لیجیے.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى ال سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے.
Volume on the laptop. It needs to be switched on. On the bottom right. On the bottom right, just put the volume on. Start.
میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے. میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے. ترستی ہے میری آنکھیں، ترستی ہے میری آنکھیں، مجھے طیبہ دکھا دیجیے. میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے. میرے مولا میرے مولا میرے مولا میرے مولا. مہکتی ہے وہ راہ جن سے میرے پیارے نبی گزرے. مہکتی ہے وہ راہ جن سے میرے پیارے نبی گزرے. مجھے بھی ان گلی کوچوں، مجھے بھی ان گلی کوچوں میں رہنے کی جگہ دیجیے. میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے. میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے. ترستی ہے میری آنکھیں، ترستی ہے میری آنکھیں، مجھے طیبہ دکھا دیجیے. میرے مولا میرے مولا میرے مولا میرے مولا. دکھوں نے گھیرے رکھا ہے، غموں کی دھوپ ہے سر پر. دکھوں نے گھیرے رکھا ہے، غموں کی دھوپ ہے سر پر. ٹھکانہ گنبد خضرا، ٹھکانہ گنبد خضرا کے سائے میں عطا کیجیے. میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے. میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے. ترستی ہے میری آنکھیں، ترستی ہے میری آنکھیں، مجھے طیبہ دکھا دیجیے. میرے مولا میرے مولا میرے مولا میرے مولا میرے مولا مدینے میں مجھے بھی اب بلا لیجیے.
ماشاء اللہ ماشاء اللہ. السلام علیکم ورحمۃ اللہ وبرکاتہ. بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. نحمدہ ونصلی علی رسولہ الکریم. اما بعد. میرے واجب الاحترام ماں اور بہنوں، انگلش میں بہت بیان ہو گیا، اس لیے میں اب تھوڑا اردو میں بول رہا ہوں. ہمارے مائیں بہنیں بھی آئی ہوئی ہیں، تھوڑا اردو انگلش مکس کر لیں گے. आज माशाअल्लाह सीरत जलसा है। लोग बाज़ मर्तबा कहते हैं मुसलमान बहुत बिगड़ गए हैं, लेकिन हमारे हज़रत नव्वरल्लाहु मरक़दहू फरमाया करते थे, ये सब बेकार बातें हैं। मुसलमानों में बहुत खूबियाँ मौजूद हैं। अगर किसी को देखना हो तो रात 5 बजे, शाम को 5 बजे मकतब चला जाए और देखे कि वहाँ औरतें किस कदर मोहब्बत के साथ अपने छोटे-छोटे मासूम बच्चों को बरसात में और बर्फ़ में लेकर के आती हैं बच्चों को मकतब पढ़ाने के लिए। ये खैर नहीं है और खूबी नहीं है तो क्या है ये? बस मैं भी ये हज़रत की बात कह के कहता हूँ, देखिए आज भी माशाअल्लाह मस्तूरात के दिल में अल्लाह की कितनी मोहब्बत है, अल्लाह के रसूल की कितनी मोहब्बत है कि माशाअल्लाह हमारे मंथली तज़किया प्रोग्राम में जितनी ख़वातीन आती हैं, आज उससे 3-4 गुना ज़्यादा ख़वातीन हैं माशाअल्लाह। ये रसूलुल्लाह की मोहब्बत है, इश्क़ रसूल है, उसी का ये समरा और नतीजा है। अल्लाह आपके आने को कबूल फ़रमाए, अल्लाह आपकी मोहब्बत का आपको बेहतरीन बदला अता फ़रमाए। मेरी माँ और बहनों, मैं लंबी बात नहीं करूँगा। अभी हमारे हज़रत के घर में से खाला जान हफ़िज़हल्लाहु ताला सल्लमहल्लाहु व आफ़ाहा भी तशरीफ़ फरमा है, तो खाला जान बयान फरमाएँगी इंशाअल्लाह, नसीहत भी फरमाएँगी, दुआ भी करेंगी। मैं मुख्तसर इख्तिसार से 2-3 बातें अर्ज़ करूँगा और 1-2 ऐलान कर दूँगा, फिर खाला जान को माइक दे देंगे। एक तो मुझे वो हदीस यहाँ आती है मोहब्बत की कि एक मरतबा सरकार दो आलम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम वुज़ू फरमा रहे थे, तो सहाबाई किराम की भीड़ लग गई और वुज़ू के पानी पर टूट पड़े। सब जो है वुज़ू का पानी नीचे नहीं गिरने देते, सरकार का के हाथ में से वो पानी नीचे गिरने से पहले ही उसको उठा लेते हैं। Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was doing wuzu, and they would not let the wuzu water fall on the ground. They would catch it in their hands and rub it on their faces. And if they could not get the water, they would get it, the wetness from the other person's hand, and they would rub it on their faces. So, Nabi Pak sallallahu alayhi wasallam allowed them to do that. When he finished, he asked them, Ma hamalakum ala ma fa'altum? Why did you do this? And they said, Hubbullahi wa rasulihi. Love for Allah and love for Rasulullah made us do this. You see how the Sahaba loved Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Saliha Appa's topic today was obedience to Rasulullah, itaat of Rasulullah, how we should obey the instructions given by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, when will we obey Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? When we love him. So love comes first. We need to love Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Love him not just as a nice human being, but love him as a Rasul of Allah. We love him because he is a very nice person and because he is a messenger. He is the messenger of Allah. He is the most beloved messenger of Allah. He is the chosen one. He was such a nice person. He had so nice, good manners, behavior, akhlaq, ibadat, worship, devotion, crying in front of Allah, and humbling himself before Allah. Whatever Allah said, he was ready to do. He never hesitated in carrying out any command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why Allah loved him so much. So Allah made him the best of humanity, the best of the creation. Allah made him Al-Mustafa, Al-Mujtaba, Al-Murtaza. अल्लाह पाक ने उनको बनाया ही ऐसा था, इसलिए अल्लाह को खुद अपने रसूल से बहुत मोहब्बत थी। कुरान में जगह जगह ही मेंशन्स रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम in numerous places. So Allah's mohabbat for his Rasul, and this is what transferred to the creation because Allah loved him so much. Allah's makhluk also love him so much. We have to increase that love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We also remember here the hadith of Urwa ibn Mas'ud Thaqafi in Sulh Hudaybiyah when he came to mediate and he went back and he told the mushrikeen, look, he said to them, look, I love you so much, I have so much connection with you, and I won't say anything wrong. Well, let me tell you that I have been in wufud and delegations to many, many places. I have been to Qaisar, I've been to Kisra, I've been to Najashi, I've been all around the world. But I have never seen anyone love and revere their leader as much as I have seen Muhammad's companions love him. Never, I have never seen anyone love their leader so much. He said, Wallah, when he does wuzu, they fight for his wuzu water. And when he says something, they lower their heads in humility and listen attentively. When he gives a command, they rush to carry out his command, and everyone wants to do it first. Everyone wants to do it first. I've never seen anyone love anyone so much. That was the Sahaba's love. Hazrat Ali was asked, how was your love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? And he said, Wallah, I say with qasam under oath, that we loved him more than our parents, our children, our friends, our hobbies, and more than a chill drink on a hot summer day. We would have preferred him with that drink and died of thirst, but we would give him that water to drink. This is Hazrat Ali's statement. These are gents, ladies. You know, one lady in the Battle of Uhud, when the rumor spread that Rasulullah has been killed, he's been murdered by the mushrikeens in the battlefield, the whole Medina was shocked. And they ran towards the battlefield of Uhud, which was about 3 miles from Medina. They kept on running frantically. Along the way, someone said to the lady, your father's been killed. Someone said, your brother's been killed. Someone said, your so-and-so's been killed. But she kept on asking, forget that. How is Rasulullah? How is Rasulullah? How is Rasulullah? She got to the area and she was running around. She said, where is Rasulullah? I want to see him. Someone said he's being nursed in that tent. He's injured. Fatima is nursing him. He was bleeding and Fatima was nursing his cheek, trying to clean it with water, but the blood was not stopping. So she burned some wood and got the ashes and filled it with the ashes, and the bleeding stopped. So she was told that he's being nursed in that tent. She runs towards the tent. She opens the entrance of the tent. She looks at the face of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and she says, "Kullu musibatin ba'daka salun ya Rasul." Ya Rasulullah, as long as you are okay, we can take every musibat and problem, but nothing should happen to you. This is the love of the ladies for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. During the time of Sayyidina Umar radiyallahu anhu, he was on his nightly rounds, and he heard this old lady who was weaving her threads, and whilst weaving the cotton wool and making it in threads, she was singing some poetry, like normally people do in order to keep them, mind away from the heavy work. We listen to some cassette or nasheed or Quran or whatever to keep us busy, keep our mind busy. So she was singing a song. And what was she singing? على محمد صلاة الأبرار صلى عليه الطيبون الأخيار يا ليت شعري والمنايا أطوار هل يجمعني وحبيبي الدار قد كنت صواما قواما بكاء بالأسحار. May the blessings of Allah be upon Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The blessings and the peace and greetings sent by all the pious people from around the world, let them reach Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his Rawza Sharifah, in his grave. And let all the good people do this, send salat and salam to him. Because Muhammad was a very nice man. He used to fast a lot. He used to pray tahajjud a lot. He used to stand in prayer for long hours at night and cry in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the ummah. I wish I knew, because death is going to certainly come to me. I wish I knew for certainly that I will be meeting my beloved in the hereafter. She meant to say, if I die with Iman, I will meet him there. If something else happens, who knows? I might not be able to see him there. Allah keep me strong on Iman so I can die with Iman and I can meet my beloved in the hereafter. This is the love of the ladies for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We see even today, we hear the story of, Hazrat Mufti Ashiq Ilahi Sahab Balanshehri rahmatullahi alayhi, Hazrat Sheikh's Khalifa. He migrated to Medina Sharif, and many years he stayed there. And he died in Medina Sharif. He was buried there. Many mashayikh, Hazrat Sheikh, Hazrat Maulana Khalid Ahmad Saharanpuri, Maulana Badri Alam Mirthi, and others are buried in Jannatul Baqi. So Mufti Ashiq Ilahi Sahab also spent his life there. His wife, Ahliya Muhtarama Khalajan, she also stayed there. Now, after the death of Hazrat Maulana Ashiq Ilahi Sahab, her iqama was transferred to her son's name. And for some reason, her son was extradited and told to leave Saudi and go back to his homeland, Pakistan. So, because his mother's iqama was on her name, she had to leave as well. But she started to cry, I don't want to leave Medina. I don't want to go from here. I want to stay. I came here to die. I want to die here. So they said, but we can't do anything. Now, when they were taking her to the airport for the flight, when the flight was booked, she reached the airport and she had a heart attack. And she was rushed back to the hospital. And her son had to leave for Medina Sharif. And she was in hospital. She got better. And she stayed with her other son for some time. But now the order came again that she had to go. But before that flight is booked and everything, she was crying in front of Allah, I don't want to go, I want to die here. And her death came there and she was buried in Medina Sharif. The love of our ladies for Medina Sharif. So this is the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This should be in our hearts. Maulana Zafar Ahmad Usmani's story we heard about that young child, that young boy who loved Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam so much. He says that, this is about 50, 60 years ago when Medina, there was no so much prosperity. So he says, I came out of Medina Sharif, Masjid Nabawi Sharif after offering my salams. And I saw a young boy there and he was in a pitiful state. I gave him some money, something to eat, buy something to eat. And I said, meet me here again tomorrow. He came again tomorrow. I kept helping him. Then I had pity on him. I said to him, look, I'm from India. I'm going back now. If you want, I can take you with me and I'll take you to a Darul Uloom and you can study in our Darul Uloom. You can become a Hafiz, an Alim. I'll provide for you. I'll look after you. So he said, will you do that? He was a yatim. He was an orphan. He used to live with his mother, no income. So he said, okay, I'll meet you here again tomorrow. I'll think about it and then I'll let you know. So next day, Hazrat Maulana meets him there. He comes there on time and he asks a question. Okay, I can come with you, but will this, pointing towards the Green Dome, will this be there in India? I said, nah, this won't be there. This is here. Rasulullah is here. The Green Dome is here. We can't take this from here. He said, well, then I don't want to come there. I'll spend my life over here. मैं अपनी जिंदगी यहाँ गुजार दूंगा लेकिन रोज़े शरीफा नहीं छोड़ूंगा. ये वहाँ वालों का इश्क है. हमारे दोस्त हैं मोहतरम मौलाना जमील साहब वहाँ पर 30-40 साल से वहाँ हैं, 30-40 years. He suffered a stroke, paralysis. They told him, we'll take you to Bombay, we'll pay for all your costs and get you better. He said, no, bhai, what if I go to Bombay and I die over there? I'll stay with my illness, but I'm not leaving Medina Sharif. He didn't go. He stayed there. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cured him. He's better now. He's walking. He's coming back to Masjid Nabawi Sharif, praying all 5 namaz in Masjid Nabawi Sharif. So when you have that love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you love Medina Sharif, you love his city, you love everything that is connected to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We live over here. We should have that love for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Adapt his lifestyle, follow his sunnah, behave like him. Bring his sunnats within our lives, and inshallah we will be successful. So this is one point I wanted to make today, and that's it. Just want to make 2-3 announcements. Number one, we have a special Shiyamul Habib course on Sunday, 15th of October. It will start from 10 a.m. until about 4:30, 5 o'clock p.m. So gents will come here and ladies in Farnworth FLC. We will teach the book called Shiyamul Habib. It is written by Hazrat Mufti Ilahi Bakhsh Kandalvi Rahmatullah Alayh, and Alhamdulillah I translated it into English. We did a course of it last year in Rabiul Awwal daily, and I've translated in English. So there'll be Arabic on one side and English on the other side, and I'll teach that book inshallah. So try and register for that course if you can. Come down on that day. There is a slight cost to it because of the course material and the tea and snacks and lunch. We'll provide lunch for you as well. So 20 pounds is the normal price. But if you register before the 9th of October, you get £5 discount. So 15 pounds, inshallah. If you are a student, then there is special student discount of another £10. They will only have to pay £10. So register on that if you can. It's on all the websites and everywhere. So register on that if you can. Number two, we have, you must have seen outside the Support My Mosque. It is to support our masjid. If you download that, क्या कहते हैं, if you have an Android phone और उस पे आप डाउनलोड कर लेंगे वो क्या कहते हैं उसको जो लिखा है ये इसको okay, scan. If you scan the QR code, it's a 30-second job. You won't have to do anything. It won't cost you anything. There's no catch to it. Jame Masjid in Preston developed it. They're using it for their masjid. If you support us, you will get just some text messages about Seerah, Fiqh, Quran. You just get them from time to time. And because those messages are used, they will give us £4 a month. So if we can get 100 people, we get £400 a month, which will help us with our bills and costs, etc. So if you can scan that, and they will give you the leaflets there, take them leaflets with you. If you do it here, the sooner the better. Your sawab will start as soon as you go on it. So please use that, Support My Mosque. But it's not on iPhone, it's only on Android. iPhone is stingy. They don't let you do all these things. They were very reserved, restricted. Android is broad. So if you have Android phone, do it. Number three, we have some kitabs for sale over there. Special discount for ladies. Buy them if you can, especially Anwarul Mishkat. And number four, our next Tazkiyah program will be on the first Sunday of November, the 5th of November, bonfire night. So inshallah, we're going to go to Uzbek, but inshallah, I should be back on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. So I'll come to the Tazkiyah program straight from the airport, inshallah. So we'll have the next program and we'll give you feedback and Karguzari of Uzbek as well. And we might bring you some badam almonds from there as well. So come down, inshallah, on that program. Now, we will hand over the microphone to our respected Khalajan, sallallahu ta'ala wa afaha. She will give us some nasihat, and then she will make the final dua. And then we have some nashta for you. Zarina bin from Blackburn Road has prepared today's nashta. So make dua for her. Allah Pak give her barakat in her health and wealth and family. And Allah reward her in this world and in Akhirat. Allah reward all the appas who organize the program and who work so hard to make everything success. May Allah reward them and all our friends over here as well, out of Seerah website team as well. Allah reward each and everyone. Jazakumullah. Can you ladies hand over the mic to Khalajan so she can continue and conclude the program. Khalajan से गुजारिश है कि आगे अपना प्रोग्राम पूरा करें, अपनी मुख्तसर नसीहत फरमाएं और उसके बाद दुआ फरमा दें. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.